Tonight we get to try out some more flavorful, maybe some more Michelin, James Beardy, chefy, grandma reminiscent action and food. This is Mutra, Miami Beach, Florida.
My name is Raz Shabtai. We created Mutra, which is a farm-to-table Israeli cuisine based on Yerushalayim, based on the Galilee and northern of Israel, a lot of Levantine cuisine, farm-to-table. I want to bring the philosophy of kosher that is holy. With this passion and with this love, we created Mutra, a place that welcome everyone.
Everything is done in a very, very fine, chefy kind of way. And to show that off, we'll start with the falafel. It is a big kind of falafel patty, and it's got beautiful artwork, and you chop it up, and you dump it in. And in the bottom, you find that you have all the other, I get to use this word, accoutrement, all the things that you would have with the falafel in there, like a beautiful herb, an amba cream, and some other accentuaries. That's super loud in the citrus, super loud in the amba. It makes a lot of sense. It's a lot of fun to eat, and it's kind of like a very genteel, really kind of perfect falafel mouthfeel without having it to be a falafel and a pita. It's falafel delicious. This is a Maitake steak. It's roasted in that hearth, and it's served with the polenta cream. Now, I will always order the mushrooms on the menu. The show is called Tripping Kosher. And I happen to love using the strength of a mushroom, that core kind of fungusy texture and that earthy development to roast in a fire. That is by far maybe the best mushroom dish I've had all year. The beautiful plating and the handling of the mushroom is so incredible when it hits the sweetness of that polenta cream, which is so surprisingly corn sweet and just a silk of a sauce. That is an excellent kind of most prepared, just smoky essence of a meaty mushroom in the creamiest of most delicate kind of polenta sauces. It's a shine out secret star that just knows I'm in for a night. This is called tahini with a pile of steak. Shaved, hot steak with all the kind of classic condiments you would find in an Israeli bubby's kitchen. This is just shaved beef that's really kind of cooked in a certain way, just seasoned heavily, beautifully. It has the earthiest core of some great tahini, great olive oil, and just pure tomato. And I can tell you that this little kind of millimeter shaved beef somehow has this incredible texture and volume to it that is not defeated by this incredibly, sesame tahini. The preparation is by far something effectually far more delicious because they have some talent. And this is called mafluf. Mafluf is, I guess, a braised cabbage dish of sorts, but it's got a matpufa. It has such a grandma, comforty, hearty feel and identity to it. Braised cabbage has to be done a certain way, and it's a way to kind of secretly, find the skill. The ragu, the lamb ragu, is tremendous in itself because you can see the lamb, you can feel the lamb. You know that you're dealing with kind of what was in Bubby's fridge, and she loves you. A braised cabbage is so comforting to, all Jews who, that's all we had to eat for, 1,000 years, just cabbage. We better have a good braised cabbage dish. This is a fantastic identity and identifier what's going on here. And the textures of the cabbages are cooked in 3 different ways. And there's a crunchy and a soft and that kind of in-between kind of braised cabbagey. And it's fantastic. This is an Uzbek kebab. And what makes it an Uzbek kebab, besides for how they dress it and how they roll it, there's very specifically an Uzbeki apricot salad, which to you might sound kind of interesting to an American palate. But this is that kind of fascinating exploration of that sweet, savory, spicy. The spicy gonna get carried on the sweet of that apricot. Super seasoned, and how you would find it with everything you want to try it with. So you have it with the ambas, the harissas. You have all those kind of complementing flavors. But then you take that little bit of apricot and it throws a sweet edge, and that's kind of like the flavor of the story here. It's not just kebab, it's kebab and all these fascinating flavors, and then that bright from that wonderful kind of special apricot salad. The heavier is a beautiful chicken dish. There's a reason I chose this dish, because it smells heavenly. It smells like the kind of thing my bubby would make for me. This is finer dining, fun dining as it is, but finer execution. And I'm just slicing into a chicken, rolling through that wonderful kind of polenta with that sweet, always wonderful green ghee. I got this dish to really focus on what the main idea and concept of the restaurant is. It is farm to table. This dish is a wonderful piece of beautifully cooked chicken, a wonderfully fresh and vibrant sweet from the corn, and then that wonderful pop of kind of sweet pea on top of it. I'm tasting local. I'm tasting how it should be. I'm tasting the neighborhood almost in the dish. Like any great chef, their biggest motivation is either their mother or their grandmother's kitchen, and that is exactly what's represented here. It is Mutra, it is Bubby's kitchen. It is the kind of food that she would pull out for you that was ultimately all the comfort you were ever looking for, with all the things that she had, and all the things from the neighborhood, and all the things from her childhood and your childhood, and that is exactly how the menu feels. You know it. Like, you sit down, you're like, it's a comfort, Bubby's living room kind of vibe. It's a lot of fun. This is Mutra, Miami, Florida.